you could actually, if you were in a desert, rehydrate and stay alive off of beer. Let me explain. This beer right here, which is 5% ABV, is actually going to hydrate me more than it dehydrates me. Ethanol is, yes, dehydrating. This right here is pure alcohol. It's half an ounce, which is 14 grams of pure alcohol or ethanol. And basically this is the same amount of alcohol molecules as is in this entire beer. So obviously we know that this is dehydrating. And we know if we were to take a glass of water that this is hydrating. So if I take a shot of this, that's dehydrating. And then if I drink this water, that's rehydrating. Well, the question is, what happens when I take pure ethanol and mix it with a hydrating fluid? If I drink this, will I get more hydrated or more dehydrated? Because that's essentially what beer is, because beer is just water, barley, hops, and then some yeast to ferment it to form that alcohol. So there's a study, the first researcher to study this was named Dr. Eggleton in 1942. And basically what she discovered was that for every 10 grams of alcohol that you consume, you'll pee out essentially an additional 100 milliliters. So if we convert that to ounces, which is what we use here in the US, basically what that means is that for every 14 grams of alcohol you consume, which is what's in a standard drink, a 5% ABV beer, 12 ounces, 5 ounces of a 12% ABV wine, or 1.5 ounces of a 40% ABV liquor, you will pee out an additional 4.75 fluid ounces than you would have otherwise. Of course, a beer is 12 ounces, which ends up meaning you have a net gain in hydration status. So if I were to drink this mixture right here, I'm gonna end up a little bit more hydrated than I started. And in the same way, if I drink this beer right here, I'm gonna end up a little bit more hydrated than I started. Really, what makes you feel bad the next day is short-term alcohol withdrawal and acetaldehyde exposure. Of course, being more hydrated doesn't hurt. We always recommend being more hydrated, but if you're actually looking to feel better, you should use a product like Cheers Restore, which is an after alcohol aid, which has a combination of dihydroxyresistin and cysteine. Dihydroxyresistin reduces the GABA rebound, and cysteine binds to acetaldehyde and forms a non-toxic compound called MTCA, effectively neutralizing it, and those are the main reasons you feel bad the next day. If you enjoyed this, give us a follow, where we will be talking more about alcohol science and smarter drinking hacks so you can drink alcohol in ways that are less bad for you. Cheers.